All right, let's get a quick warm up in. We're going to bring those hands up overhead. We are going to reach, just drop to the right, stretching that side body back to center. Drop to the left, back to center. Good. Right, back to center, left, back to center. Go ahead and drop it over, allowing that upper body to drop into that stretch. Feeling that through that back side of those legs, you have that soft bend. You can go and get that hip shift side to side. Good. Go ahead and drop that butt. We're going to get those openers. So pushing that elbow into that knee, opening up. Good. Drop those hands back down, pop it back up. We're going to roll it up. We're just going to get some alternating arm circles. Circle right, circle left. Good. Opening up, giving that body a hug this morning. Good. Go ahead and widen that stance. We are going to reach, then we're going to open up. Back to center. Reach, other side. Open up. Opening up that chest. Back to center. Other side. Sit into it. Reach. Back to center. Left side. Reach. Rotating through that body. Back to center, let that head hang. Roll it up, bring it in. You're just gonna get some air squats with a knee drive. Air squats, knee drive to finish out this warm up. All right, for equipment this morning, you are gonna need dumbbells for that strength portion. Then you can have those gloves, those kickboxing gloves close for that kickboxing. All right, so we're breaking it apart this morning. We have 10 minutes of strength, followed by 10 minutes of cardio kickboxing, followed by a 10-minute well, it's going to be more like 12-12, and then we're finishing out that combination, okay? So we are going to grab those heavy dumbbells. First exercise, it's 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. So our first one's combined is 2 hanging squat. Then you're going to load it up to 2 push press. Okay, I'll cue that next exercise up in that 15 seconds. Ready? And go. So 15 seconds on, or 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. So those dumbbells start hanging for 2 hanging squats. Then we curl it to those shoulders. We get that little dip for 2 push press. Back to those 2 hanging squats. Good. Curl it, 2 press. Nice job. Drop for 2. We'll keep those eyes forward. Keep that core engaged through that push press. And stop. You're going to want to swap out for a heavier dumbbell, single heavy. These next 3 exercises are going to be right side. So we have a staggered deadlift to a curl. Ready? And go. Stagger deadlift to a curl. So remember on that deadlift, you are squatting into it, but keeping that butt high. Squat, curl. So still getting into that back side, but it's gonna feel and look different than if you were just to do that over the fence, okay? You're dropping, extend, curl. That right leg is that kickstand leg, but that right arm is that curl arm. Stagger deadlift to bicep curl. Dropping that butt, good. And stop. You're keeping that single heavy dumbbell. What's right for an upright row? So that left leg is stepping out. That dumbbell stays in that right arm. We upright row to the top. Ready? And go. Lateral lunge. Bring it to the top. Upright row. Lunge it. Top. Drive it for that upright row. Good. So dumbbell stays in that right hand for these 3 minutes. Upright row. Drive it up. Step it out to center. Nice job. Drive it up. Shifting those hips back on that lateral lunge. On that upright row. You're leading with that elbow. And stop. Next exercise. You're in that high plank. We have a renegade row right into a push-up. Then we pop it back up. Right. And go. So we're staying on that right side for this 45 seconds. Right renegade row. 1 push-up. Pop it up. Renegade row. Lower to push-up. Keeping those hips square on that row. That dumbbell, or that hand stays on that dumbbell. So you're almost getting a staggered push-up, that uneven push-up with that single dumbbell on that or that single hand on that dumbbell. Renegade row, push-up, good, stay on it. Work that upper body, 5 seconds. And stop. Go ahead and grab that other dumbbell. You're staying on the mat for this last 45. We are bridging up and we have a skull crusher. Ready? And go. Stay in that bridge. We are dropping at that elbow joint. Squeeze, extend it all the way to the ceiling. Extend. Extend, good. As we drive those dumbbells up, we are finding that squeeze through that tricep, working that back side of that arm, making sure you're staying up in that glute bridge, keeping those hips high, get that squeeze. Nice job. And stop. All right, we are making our way back up to stand. We are going back to those 2 hanging squats to 2 push presses. We only have 2 rounds of this. We are starting back. Ready? Go ahead and load it up. And go. So 5 more minutes of strength. This round we're gonna move that dumbbell to that left side for exercises 2, 3, and 4. So 2, hanging squat. You curl it to those shoulders for 2 push presses. On those push presses, you can get that little dip through that lower body, keeping those eyes forward, making sure that belly button is pulled in. That strength comes from that upper body. Push it. Good. And stop. Dumbbells down. You're going to grab that single heavy dumbbell. Left hand has it. Left foot is kickstand. We go to that deadlift to curl and switch. So deadlift to curl at the top. Deadlift to curl. So again, on that deadlift, you have a kickstand. You're getting into that squat while keeping that butt high. You're shifting those hips back. Good. So shift them back through that squat. Curl it to the top. Shift it back on that drop. Nice job. And stop. If you need to swap out for that upright row, you can swap out. We're going to that lateral lunge. Now right leg is stepping out. Left arm is getting that upright row. And go. Lateral lunge to center, upright row. Step it out. Back to center, upright row. Good. Out to center. So as you step out, you're shifting those hips back. You're finding that left inner thigh is getting that work at the top. You're leading with that elbow, driving that dumbbell up for that upright row. Step it out. Drive it to center. Upright row. Good. And stop. We are down for that push-up. Then now to that left renegade row. So you're in that uneven push-up, and then you're driving it to that left row. Ready? And go. So left renegade row, we drop it, push up. Back to that renegade row. If you can stay on those toes through that push up. If you need to drop to your knees, drop to your knees. Find that push. Nice job, stay in it. 45 seconds, you have 30 seconds down. Stay on it, a little over 5 seconds. And stop. Nice job. Go ahead and make yourself come up to stand. If you have those kickboxing gloves, I want you to put them on. If you do not, you can have the option of those small dumbbells. These gloves will stay on for the remainder of the workout. All right, so same format. We have 45 seconds on, 15 seconds off. Okay, I'm going to cue them up again as we go. So this first one, we have a jab, cross, hook, uppercut. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut, okay? So we're splitting that time. So you're staying in that orthodox stance. Halfway through, you'll switch to southpaw, okay? So jab, cross, hook, uppercut. Ready? And go. Maybe. Good. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut. Say it in your head if you need to. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut. You are punching with power. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut, and switch. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut. So now that other side leads. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut. So you're alternating those arms. Jab, cross, hook, left or right. Sorry, I'm mirroring you. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut, and stop. Nice job. We have front kicks forward, shuffles back. Ready? Hands up in guard, and go. Front kicks forward. Once you get 4, shuffle it back to start. Front kick, forward. Remember to drive that knee first. We drive that knee, kick. Drive that knee, kick. Shuffle back. 4 kicks forward. Get low on that shuffle. Nice job. 45 seconds. Shuffle back. Kick it for 4. Get low on that shuffle and stop. Next exercise. We have a knee drive right. So we knee drive right, hook right for 2. Then we switch, knee drive left, hook left for 2. You're alternating. Ready? And go. So drive that knee, hook, hook, switch, drive it, hook, hook, drive, hook, hook, drive, hook, hook. Good. Going at your own pace. If you can pick it up, drive it, hook, hook, drive, hook, hook. Nice work, you guys. We have 30 seconds down. Remember on that hook, 90 degrees, coming across, getting the side of that face. You can pivot, hook, hook, drive, hook, hook, and stop. Nice job. Next one, we have a side kick with 4 speed jabs. So side kick, 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember, you're getting that chamber drive, kick it, ready? And go. Side kick, 1, 2, 3, 4. Side kick, 1, 2, 3, 4. Find your space and your pace, and then go. Side kick, 4 speed jabs. Side kick, 4 speeds. Good. You can lean into that kick. Remember to get that knee drive, side kick. Quick 4, knee drive, side kick, 4, good. And stop. All right, our final exercise in this first round. We have 4 punches of any style, okay? You can do uppercuts for 4, you can do hooks for 4, you can do jabs for 4. And then we're dropping into 2 burpee plank jacks. So we'll just pop it out for 2 plank jacks, okay? Just kidding, it's a burpee plank jack, okay? So, any 4 punches you want, ready? And go. Any 4 punches. I'm a fan of uppercuts, that's what I'm doing. The burpee plank jack for 1, burpee plank jack for 2. Then you're back to those 4 punches. Nice job, you guys. Stay with it, 45 seconds of work. 4 punches, 2 burpee plank jacks. Under 15 seconds to go. Stay on it. And stop. Nice job. Go ahead and grab a drink. We have 1 more round of that. All right, we are back to that jab, cross, hook, uppercut. I'm going to cue on when to swap. You're starting in that orthodox stance. Left foot is forward, right foot is back. Ready? And go. So it's jab, cross, hook, uppercut. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut. If you can stay with me, stay with me. If you go faster, go faster. Slower, go slower. Find your pace. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut, and switch. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut. You're jabbing with that front arm. Power comes from behind. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut. Good. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut. And stop. Great job, you guys. 40 or 15 seconds, we're going to those front kicks forward, shuffles back. Remember to drive with that knee, kick it out and go. Kick for 4. Then we get low, shuffle it back. Kick for 4. Get low, shuffle, nice work. Core is engaged through this entire series. Keep that core tight through those kicks. Get low, shuffle back. We have 15 seconds. Low on that shuffle, nice work. Drive, kick, and stop. All right, we have that knee drive with those 2 hooks right. Then we switch, knee drive, 2 hooks left. Ready? Whew, big deep breath and go. Drive it. Hook, hook, switch. Drive. Hook, hook, switch. Drive for 2 hooks. Drive. 2 hooks. Drive. 2 hooks. Megan, I wish I knew your daughter's name. I would tell her to join us. Hook, hook, drive, hook, hook. 10 seconds left. You got this. Power through it. Drive, hook, hook, drive, and stop. Great job, you guys. We are going to that side kick. Remember, on that side kick, you find chamber, you push out. Then we have those 4 speed jabs. Ready? And go. Side kick. 4 jabs. Side kick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Side kick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Remember to drive that knee up in that chamber first before you kick it out. Side kick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good job, you guys. Push and punch and kick. Side kick. 1, 2, 3, 4. 15 seconds. Five seconds. And stop. Nice work. Final minute. We have 4 punches. Any style.
This is Bridget.
Bridget. Okay. Bridget, you should punch with us. Ready, you guys? And go. 4 punches, any way you want them. 2 burpee plank jacks. Drive it. Burpee plank jack. Drive, you're right back to those punches. Again, I love me some uppercuts. If you like those hooks or those jabs, you're right there in those hooks or jabs. Nice job. 15 seconds to go. Almost there. And stop. Great work. Go ahead and grab a drink. All right, so we are now combining strength plus that kickboxing. So everything's gonna be 30 seconds, this final group. So you have 30 seconds on, 10 seconds off. I'm going to be adjusting just a little bit within those combos. So the first one, instead of those 2 hanging squat to 2 push press, we're just doing a squat press, okay? So I'll try to cue them up before we get to that 30 or right at that 30 so you're ready for that next 30 after that 10 seconds. All right, squat press for 30. Ready? And go. Load it up. Woo, those dumbbells feel heavy. Squat it. Press it. So this first 30 seconds, you are slowing it down. This is a strength move. We're used to that heart rate up in that last 10 minutes. Punching. This is going to play with you a little bit. We are slowing it down for 30. Then we're picking it up for 30 and stop. We're going to that jab, cross, hook, uppercut, hop, switch. Ready? And go. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut, hop, switch. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut, hop, switch. Hook, uppercut, hop, switch. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut, hop, switch. Good. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut, hop, switch. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut. Stay with it, 30 seconds. And stop. All right, we are going that over the fence to that curl, 2 dumbbells. You can add that reverse grip curl, over the fence to curl, and go. Over the fence, bring it up into that curl. 30 seconds, drop it over, squeeze to the top. Again, this is our strength move. Slow it down. I know our body is telling us to pick it up. Go for reps. Find that heavy and slow it down. Focus on that breathing in this 30 seconds. Nice job. And stop. We're sticking with those front kicks to shuffles for 30. Ready? And go. So we front kick for 4. Get low, shuffle it back. Front kick for 4. Get low on that shuffle. 30 seconds of work. Nice job. This is our 30 that we pick it up. We find that intensity. Shuffle and stop. Single heavy dumbbell. You're just going into lateral lunges. You're wide. So we lunge right, center, lunge left, and go. Lunge right, center, switch, lunge left. Shift those hips. Good. Again, heavy within that weight. We are slowing this down. I get it. It's hard for me to slow that down after that 30 seconds too. Focus on that breathing. And stop. We're going into those hooks. We're just doing hook right, hook left. Ready? And go. Hook right, hook left. So you can step it out, drive through that hook. You were in that 90 degrees. Thinking about wrapping that fist around that wall, punching around a wall. Hook, hook, good. Stay with it. And stop. You are down. Push up with those alternating renegade rows. So you row right, push up, row left, push up. Ready? And go. Row right, down for that push up. Pop it back up. Row left. Pop it. Row right. Good. Hands are on those weights. 10 seconds. and stop. You are making your way to your feet. We have that side kick with those 4 speed jabs. So remember, drive it, kick it, ready, and go. Drive, kick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Drive, kick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Make sure to get that chamber. Drive it, kick it. 4 jabs in the middle. Kick. 4 jabs. Good. Core's engaged. Keep that core working. Tie your body. Good. And stop. We are down to that glute bridge, skull crusher. 30 seconds. Ready? And go. You are bridging up. We lower, we extend. Lower, extend. Keeping those hips high in that bridge. We drop. Good. Squeezing through those triceps. Keep those hips high. You got this. 5 seconds. And stop. All right. Those 4 punches. We are just dropping now into that burpee 2 plank jacks. Okay, so you'll get 1 burpee, 2 plank jacks. Ready? And go. 4 punches any way you want them. Then we have a burpee to 2 plank jacks. Back up. 4 punches. Again, you can get hooks, uppercuts, jabs. Drive power behind that punch. You jump it out to burpee, 2 plank jacks. And stop. Great job, you guys. All right. You have about 30 seconds off. Go ahead and grab a drink. We are back for a second and final round. Starting with that squat to press. All right. Load up the heavy. Remember, we're slowing. Every other 30 seconds, we slow it down. And go. Load it to those shoulders. We squat it. Press it to the top. Good. Shift those hips back. Eyes forward. Sit into it. Drive it to the top. Press. Lower. To press. Good. And stop. 10 seconds. So everything's 30 seconds. We're going to that jab, cross, hook, uppercut, hop, switch. Ready? And go. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut, hop, switch. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut, hop, switch. Remember turtle shell. Protect yourself. Hands up and guard. Hop, switch. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut, hop, switch. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut, hop, switch. Jab, cross, hook, uppercut. And stop. We're to that over the fence to curl. Again, slowing this 30 seconds down. Those wrists can be facing out, ready for that curl, and go. Over the fence. We squeeze to the top. We curl. Focus on that breath. On this over the fence, core staying pulled in. Shoulders are not dropping out. Getting that slight pinch through those shoulder blades. On that curl, you're not digging those elbows in. Good. And stop. Front kicks forward. Shuffles back. Ready? And go. So knee drive front kick. Forward for 4. Or utilizing whatever space you have. Then you shuffle it back. Front kick for 4. Get low on that shuffle. Low, shuffle back, nice work. And stop. We're to that lateral lunge. So you're in that wide stance. We're alternating with that hand switch. Ready? And go. Lateral lunge, back to center. Lunge it, center. Shift those hips. Drop that dumbbell into it. Find center. Good. Stay with it. And stop. We are going into those hooks. Again, speeding it up for 30 seconds. Ready? And go. We hook, hook, hook. I'm getting that slight tap out through that hook. Hook. Keep that core activated through this entire 30. You got this. Ten seconds. Stay on it. And stop. Push up to renegade rows. Grab those dumbbells again. You guys, we have 4 exercises left. You got this. Ready? And go. We renegade row right. Push up. Hop it up. Row left. Push up. Nice job. Lower and lift out of that. That entire body lowers with that push up. Driving it up to high plank. 5 seconds. And stop. We are to those side kicks with those 4 speed jabs. Ready? And go. Side kick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Side kick. 1, 2, 3, 4. Nice job. You got this. Raise that heart rate in this 30 seconds again. Side kick. 4 jabs. Make sure to get that knee drive before that kick. If you need to slow that kick down, slow it down. Find that form. Kick it. 4 jabs. And stop. Glute bridge, skull crusher. Make your way to the floor. Ready? And go. We lower. We lift. Keeping those hips high. Focusing on that squeeze as you lift through that upper body. Triceps may be shaking. Keep working. And stop. You are up. Final 30. 4 punches, any style, to a burpee with 2 plank jacks. Ready? And go. We have 30 seconds left. Power through this. Burpee, 2 plank jacks. Jump it into 4 punches. You find your punch. Whatever's your favorite, stay in it. Go, go, go. Almost there, under a little over 5 seconds. And stop. Nice work, you guys. We're gonna cool it down. Just get a quick stretch in. Go ahead and start by giving ourselves a hug. Taking some big, deep breaths. Go ahead and bring that right arm across. Getting some wrist circles. We're in that static hold. Good. Focus on that breath. And release. Other side. You'll feel that stretch from that shoulder down through that tricep into that arm. Get some big wrist circles here. Good, open up. Bring that arm up overhead. Again, you're gonna feel that lengthen through that torso. Bring that elbow slightly back as far as you can go without pain, just stretch. And switch. Other side. Keeping that chin up. Good. Nice job. Go ahead and drop it over. We're gonna go from over, and then we're gonna drop into that squat, back up. But hold for 2, drop into that squat for 2, back up for 2, squat for 2, back up for 2. We have 2 more. Good, bringing that heart rate down. Nice job, widen that stance. We're gonna finish, we're gonna sit into it. Using that elbow to open up that knee, we're gonna point that toe to the ceiling. Go ahead and walk it over, other side. Open it up, point that toe, feel that stretch. We're gonna do 1 more each side. Transition over. You define your stretch. 1 more. Over. Good, bring it to center. We're gonna heel toe it all the way in, and then we're gonna roll it up. All right, that is it for our side hawk takedown, you guys. Love to see all that yellow this morning. Have a good day. Bye.